All right, we're here with Olivier Aubin-Mercier, who will be returning to the UFC Octagon Saturday night for their debut in Halifax, Nova Scotia, taking on the librarian, Jake Lindsay. Have you ever fought a librarian before, Olivier?
Probably not. I don't think so. I'm never at the library, so I don't think so.
Tell us what this is like, your second time around here. Obviously, your first time fighting inside of the UFC Octagon in front of so many people in Quebec City, fighting at 170 pounds, a lot of things going into that fight. How much more comfortable do you feel second fight in here?
It's two different things. I mean, in the first fight, I was so stressful. And I don't know, I feel good now. I'm just excited about it and happy to be here for sure. And, well, I'm waiting for Saturday, actually.
What was it about your camp that maybe calmed you down for the second fight and has just put you into more of a relaxed mode going into the second fight and eliminating that stress? Is there anything you could really hone in on that you've done differently?
Yeah, for sure. I'm more prepared and, I feel really good, really good. And I think that helped a little bit. In my last fight, I did really want to fight Chad. Now I don't know the guy, so it's perfect.
You were, afterwards, you spoke to members of the media and you were very down on your performance. You were not making any excuses. You didn't think it was a great performance. How much of that did you take into camp? I mean, sometimes those kinds of losses, they can be long-term very positive if it necessitates change. It was also outside of your comfort zone at 170 pounds. What did you take into camp? I mean, was it something, were you able to move on from that loss immediately or did it linger for a couple of weeks?
No, I think it took me a month or two maybe to stop thinking about it. Well, actually, I'm still thinking about it because of you. But yeah, it was long. But I took like the good thing from the fight, the bad thing, and at the end of the day, it's a good experience. For sure, it's better not to lose, but sometimes you need this little thing to maybe make you realize that you don't do everything that you can to win. You know.
Tell us just a bit about preparing for this fight. Did you spend your time back and forth with H2O and TriStar?
Yeah, still my main club was H2O. I was going in TriStar to do my sparring with Ferraz, so that was a good add. And I started taking some dietist advice, and I started doing more conditioning. I hate conditioning, and I think in my last fight, it showed a little bit.
You're going to surprise people on Saturday.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, that's why I'm here. I mean, I'm here to put a really good performance. And, I feel happy to be here, you know?
You've kind of gotten over the whole I'm here, I'm in the UFC, and kind of just the whole spectacle of it. You now feel that, I'm part of the UFC, and now I'm going out to do what I do every single day.
Yeah, exactly. And even for the walk-in, last time I got a little bit emotional. I'm an emotional person. So I think this time it's going to be better. I got to control it. And even in the cage before the fight, I was so stressed and emotional because it was in Quebec and everybody was cheering for me. And I didn't really realize how many people was behind me. So
you expect that on Saturday because, you're not from Halifax, but being a Canadian, you're very much going to be the fighter that the audience is, I'm certain, going to be behind on Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. I'd expect it, but at the same time, I'm ready for it. So, yeah.
How present is George right now inside the gym? How's the knee injury going? Is he working out regularly with all of you guys?
Yeah, he's really, really, really unpresent, so he's not there.
Oh.
I saw him maybe 2 or 3 times during the camp, just hanging out. That's good. Damn, he's on vacation. Why?
And you have a number of guys, of course, Rory McDonald on this card. I understand Elias Theodora was also out at TriStar, so it's kind of, is that always a positive when you're working with guys that we're all shooting for the same date, we're all working together, peaking for that same period? Is there a noticeable difference when you're preparing like that?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody is on the same mindset, so it's really good. And I train a lot with Rory for this camp since Safieldine is southpaw sometime, half the time maybe. So I train with him and I train with all the guys actually. We help each other,
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it. Saturday night, Olivier Aubin-Mercier taking on Jake Lindsay at the Scotiabank Centre as the UFC makes their debut in Halifax, Nova Scotia.